Oh, boygers, be faded. What? I'm on the way. 6 favorite games right now. Oh my god, I was. Well, first of all, I need to explain. I don't know what's wrong with me today. I'm feeling very lethargic since I've woken up. I just want to take a nappy nap. Like I want to go to bed. Haven't felt like this in a long time. It might be the weather, but I don't feel particularly warm. That's the strange thing. I feel kind of okay, despite it being 20 degrees right now. So I don't know, maybe... Fuck, maybe I'm just having an off day. Who knows? I did say I wasn't feeling the best yesterday. God, I hope I'm not coming down with something. Well, we'll find out. Dahitos is panos. 6 favorite games right fucking now! I don't know what to say, but I was going to scribble down like the 6 games that I'm playing right now, but I was like, 3 of those games are shit though. I'm just playing them to get a perspective on things. They're not my favorite. And even the other 3 games aren't really my favorite, so how do I put that down? So I was sitting there for a long time. I was like, let's actually think about this. So I went to my shelf, scanned through all the stuff, and I was like, there's way more than 6 here. There's way more than 6. How do I narrow this down? And then I just gave up. I didn't do it. I should do a stream where I do a tier list of all the crap I own. I saw, yeah, it listed to 9. Hello! Rude! Okay, so today's gonna be a jumble stream of multiple topics. Firstly, we're going to read out the first Doodle request. Stoke testing a prototype coconut portal by throwing pasta into it and seeing what happens, by Jack of the Socks. And also, whilst we're going to be doing this, we will be discussing what happened yesterday with the Summerfest crap. I have a list open, and it's in no particular order. Like, we'll be talking about whatever's on this page. It's just a big list that mentions everything last night, but it's not in any order. It seems it's just plastered on. I don't know who made this, but it does mention everything. I double checked that, so at least that's something. Just show 6 games you love currently in my mind. I couldn't do that though. I couldn't do 6. It just all at once it happened. Game Store won't let you pre-order. I'm gonna eat 10 bored out. Let's put some music on. Is that okay? We'll find out. Alright, so, okay, right, the first thing on this list was talking about Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I don't really have anything to say about that. Unless somebody here does. Feel free. Looks impressive graphically, but hard to be hyped for a game that's, why am I angry? Hard to be hyped for a game that's, you know, already had its story told. And it's like, well, I know it's like, okay, it's not really fair because it's a remaster, but it's a RPG. Story's half of it. You need to have an RPG with an interesting story because otherwise it's just calculus. Calculus the game. Okay. An RPG without story is just maths. I might have misunderstood the structure of the series. Huh? Oh. Like a Dragon. Okay, it's called Like a Dragon, so is it part of a reboot version? Like a Dragon is what it was called in the East. And it always has been. We called it Yakuza over here as a marketing thing. But that's it. It's always been Like a Dragon. It's the same series. The only difference is the marketing's given up and it's calling it Like a Dragon over here now. I don't know why they've suddenly decided to do that, but they just have. Jack's favorite things. Ray Brad. Shadows of the Damned remaster announced? What? When? Just now? Because that did not happen last night. I think my computer just froze. Oh. That was weird. The stream just sort of died and woke up. Let me fix chat real quick. There we go. The name changed it due to marketing and the awkwardness. Just leave this doodle as a strange curve, that'll do. I'm trying to understand what it is I want, because it's going to be a coconut portal. And I didn't know if I wanted to make it a giant coconut and it's the curve at the back. Or maybe just like a coconut shaving, so it's like this. I'm not sure. And then I have to account for the space that I have to do for me throwing shit into it like pasta. It's not an easy doodle. Other thing. Oh yeah, they talked about Spider-Man 2, but it was just recap stuff. There was nothing really new, so whatever. The Prince of... that Prince of Persia game. Yeah, there's a new Prince of Persia game and it looks silly. I don't know what to say about it. Maybe you guys do. Because I looked at it and I was like, is this the one that they've been working on? So why does it look like a PlayStation 3 game? And why does the prince have no chin? And why is the game running on vectors? There was a lot of stuff. It was bizarre for me to see. I was like, this is neat, but why does it look like you've been sitting on this for the last 14 years? This doesn't look like this was made today. The fuck has happened? I just couldn't, I was baffled. I missed everything because I was just watching what I was looking at and I was like, there's no way this came from Ubisoft. There's no fucking way. There's just no way. There's no way. Like, I know Ubisoft is kind of cheap, but come on. Was it actually made by Ubisoft? I know they own the franchise, but was it outsourced? It confused me. I didn't know what the fuck? Prince of Pur. Prince of Pur. I just realized I think I've bitten off way more than I can chew on this stream. Because I'm going to be Doodle streaming, as well as reading what you people have been saying, as well as keeping up the topic, and then changing that topic. This is, this wasn't a good idea, I think. But that's okay. Craven. As he should be. We got a release date, same week as Assassin's Creed. And same week as Alan Wake 2. One of the interesting things, the new Prince of Persia looked cool, probably 2 combat thingy. Doodle's meant to specifically designed to unlock the next level of creativity, ability to feel the coconut, be the pasta. I saw people friggin' pissed at the Prince of Persia game. I don't know why they were angry. I could tell you. Maybe I don't. Yeah, no, I can't know why they're angry because I was never into the franchise. I own the original Prince of Persia for the Master System. And I think that's a pretty fun game. That's a fun puzzle platformer. And I owned Sands of Time back in the day. I never finished it because it was really boring. And then that was it. I fell off the franchise. I was like, this is cool. You fight sand guys. And then you reverse time a bit. And sometimes you Assassin's Creed off the wall. Yeah, that's the game. And I hate to trivialize it, I do, but at the same time, that's what it was. It's like, I could fucking... The only thing that's interesting about this game is that it's set in Persia, which is a country that doesn't exist anymore. That's the only interesting thing about this. For what you could tell, the anger comes from it being 2D, not having realistic graphics. The graphics confuse the shit out of me. I don't think realism comes into it. It's just bizarre. Stoke, this is urgent. You need to put this video on stream without watching it first. Please trust me. How do I put this on stream? Hold on. I think I know. Web browser. Nope, that didn't do it. Yeah, no, that didn't do it. Okay, I can't download it. Yeah, it won't let me. Let's see. Let's use the crop source. Gotta love Discord's new protection policy. Gotta love it. Very loud. Media source. Okay, here we go. No audio? There definitely is, yeah. No, yeah, no, there definitely is. No, there definitely was. It's on the same setting as everything else. There should have been audio. You didn't hear anything. That's bizarre. Yeah, no, that's weird. That's... You should have been able to hear that. It's on every setting. It's the same as every setting. You sure you just didn't send me a muted file? Gotta love how we stopped everything for this. For this really funny joke. Okay, uninstalled it, brought it back in, replaying it. Still nothing? Because now I can't hear anything. Right. Well, I'm gonna delete this and move on with my life. Thank you, Jackie. Sorry that didn't go as well as you'd hoped. You ruined it. Yeah. Yeah. You know what? Actually, I just realized I've been feeling this way since the end of the fucking game festival thing yesterday. Yeah, no. I can't believe I've just clicked. This lethargic, lazy feeling I've gotten all of a sudden, it came on shortly after the Game Fest thing finished. And it still hasn't left. It's still here. That fucking fest ruined me. It's killed my get up and go. Jeff Keighley put a spell on me. Something weird happened to you today. Let me get up another topic. Prince of Persia was meh. Oh yeah, Mortal Kombat 1, which is the sequel. It's not a reboot. Apparently. I don't know, they explained it, but it made less sense. And the game looks about as Mortal Kombat-y as the last two games. So whatever. Don't have anything to say about that. It's, I've never been a big fan of Mortal Kombat's fighting style anyway. It's always been too heavy. Not heavy as in, bro, this is heavy. I mean, the characters feel like you're moving a brick house. It's not... doesn't feel nice. But whatever, people seem to enjoy it, and that's good. That's good for the Mortal Kombat fans. You hope the Kigley flu will pass soon. Monkey in your bathroom? If there was a monkey in my bathroom, I would try my best to get on its good side, but I would fear that would be the end of me pretty quickly. Kigley. We set my house on fire? Fuck. MK does feel weighted. You're so hyped for it. Please give this bitch a banana. Boing. This Mario music? Yeah. The weird thing that happened to you that you discovered your email has been binning everything for the past 5 days without your knowledge. Did you teach it a lesson? Did you smack the shit out of it and told it bad? Bad email. Stop binning things, you stupid fucking algorithm. Bad. I have go barbar in 40 min, so I might not catch. If you come back and I'm done, I'll show you what happened, but if you come back and I'm still here, well then. The other thing that happened was they showed off Fortnite Chapter 4 or some shit, whatever they like to call it, and it's a big-ass jungle map, and Optimus Prime joins the roster. Isn't that cool? You get to play as Optimus Prime. Isn't that cool, gamers? What's the pink coconut? It's meant to be a coconut portal. I'm still wrestling with how to make it look. Cool for Fortnite players, I guess. I was kind of hoping for something more jungle-y, though, than Optimus Prime. I was tiny bit excited. Because it was like, oh shit, jungle? Are we gonna get an ape character? And then, no, we got Optimus Prime. Couldn't even give us, you couldn't even have given us Optimus Primal. Getting blue balled like that. I guess I'll never play Fortnite. Fortnite is coming. Oh. Well, I was playing Gollum in the sauna. He's golluming around in the sauna. This trebuchet is too fucking big. Delete. You can verify this is true, but apparently Gmail interprets some special characters as a spacebar press, so everything was being binned because it had spaces? Fuck Gmail, man. What a pile of ass. Or just fuck anything that's made by rich people, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what hill you want to die on. Strange though. That is strange how it would do that. I've never heard of anything like that. What's next on the thing? Oh yeah, Sonic Superstars. Yeah, it looks interesting. It's well, it is what it is. I fucking hate doing this. I legitimately find talking about trailers to be one of the most boring fucking things ever. Because what is there to talk about? Did you see the same thing I saw? Yes. Jesus Christ. You don't have to talk about them. Unless somebody has like a specific question in mind, what am I supposed to say? Just recap what I saw? You saw what I saw! It's fucking... One of the most fucking stupid things. You know what I saw. Why do I have to say it again? Man, commentators have got skill, man. They, how they're able to just talk about anything, like any old crap, and make it interesting. That's a skill. I'm jealous of that. Only talk about the things that interest you. Sonic does interest me, but it's... What am I supposed to say? You saw what I saw. I'm not gonna say something that'll make you go, "Ooh, yeah, I didn't notice that. You fucking did. You saw the same trailer as me." Oh. Geoff Kigley. The problem with information being spread via these game shows is it tells you everything, so there's no room for discussion. Like the Alan Wake 2 stuff, the guy came out and talked about his game, and it was really insightful, and then that was it. It was like there was nothing left to add because everything was said. Whatever. These kind of talks are better with two people. You'd happy to talk if I think I might just give up. It's appreciated though. What's your opinion on Goblinoid ice cream? It's alright. It's one of the few Goblinoid products that I'd endorse. That's a bit too red still. Let's get... Oh, whatever. It's fine. It's sketty sauce. I hope. Yeah, they talk about things that interest you. On social media, Nato Oshima has confirmed that to be working on Sonic Superstars, which is lovely. The introductory thing to it was oh, okay, Jack. Good luck with your haircut. I hope nothing bad happens. You know, these barbers, They're up to weird shit these days. They're up to weird shenanigans. They get up to weird stuff. Yeah, the trailer and the press release didn't give us all information. The press release just said Nato Oshima is on the project, but the press release made it sound like he's only made a character for it, when in fact he's on the team working on the game's art style. Like he's an integral part. Like he's not just making a character, it's his vision. Which is incredible. Because the last Sonic game Nato Oshima was involved was Sonic Adventure 1, I think? Because he left the company after that because because most of his ideas were scrapped, and he was just like, well, you guys don't need me anymore, clearly. And you can tell the shift. Sonic Adventure 2 looks completely different to the first one. This might cheer you up. You're gonna do a face painting stream on Monday. Why? Do you know how to face paint yourself? I know he's not here, but the heat is coming next week. I'm scared because I will be super sweaty in VR. Yeah, the heat is coming next week, and I'm scared too. Apparently, I don't know how believable this is, but apparently in the UK we're supposed to be having a massive thunderstorm before the heat wave comes in. But I don't believe that for a sec. I don't think that's going to happen. There's not going to be any thunderstorms. There might be a storm somewhere, so the meteorologist can go, see, we were right! There was a storm! But not here. Which is a shame, because we haven't had rain in... Let's see now. It's been 11 days? Which doesn't sound bad, except when you realise the ecology of the UK is mostly bogland and plants that enjoy wet soil. So everything's dying. No big deal though. At least we get some nice weather. Hate this country. What do you think of that one rock? Wait, the one rock 1 minute into the trailer. What? The one rock? It's a nice rock. Smells really bad. Didn't see that you saw. The new Sonic game lines up with Sega's current Sonic output strategy. It fucking better, because they can't afford to not. They can't afford to not fuck up with Sonic right now. Sega's not stock output. Do you guys know what a trust stock is? I'll explain anyway. A trust stock is something that a company has that's an ethereal property. You can't own a trust stock. You can own a stock into a franchise, sure, and that's like a property thing that's shared between multiple people. Or if you're rich enough, you can own the entire thing. But a trust stock is a social currency. A trust stock is something that happens on a franchise that does well. So like Sonic, for example. And if the trust stock is good, then the profits go up and people want to invest more. But if the trust stock is bad, people are less likely to invest. And Sega doesn't really like to talk about their trust stocks too much because most of it is kind of iffy. And that's what kind of happens when you've got a company that has so many franchises. And a trust stock can fall purely based on the release date of a certain franchise, the gaps in between release date, the quality of a release, all of the things you can think of that are just like, that would make a company go, "Ooh, we don't want that." And Sonic's trust stock, even though Frontiers was really well received, say Sonic's trust stock right now is pretty it's pretty iffy. It's getting pretty bad. It's getting to the point where it was back in 2008, 2006. Which is bizarre to me because it seems like they were on the ball for a sec. But I think one good release just isn't good enough anymore. Which is why I'm kind of concerned. Because I truly don't believe that the Sonic team we're used to cannot deliver on the investors' wants. Which is why I believe the company, the creative team, Sonic team, had a rejoggle, because I looked at the credits of Frontiers compared to Forces and all that, and they're all gone. Whoever Sonic team was 5 years ago is gone. I believe there was an internal shift, and not only that, Takashi Iizuka, the supposed Sonic team leader, his pay has been cut. He's no longer the front player in Sonic team. The producer is now. I forget his name. Which kind of excites me a little bit, because hell yeah, Izuka's shit. Izuka's really shit. So if he's on the back pedal now, not taking the forefront, and now they've got Oshima in, I've got confidence, I really do. It really does feel like that Sega have finally pulled the thumb out and gone, alright, this is what we need to do. Because, holy fuck, we can't keep making mistakes anymore. Okay, what are you guys saying? SGF was happening and he missed everything. It's fine. It's all good. He had a strong Finnish accent and you could tell he was nervous. Yeah, I could tell too. He was trying to be funny and it wasn't going well. It was funny. Sam Lake pronouncing Saga like a true Finn. Warmed your heart. Finn. Sam Lake is a cool dude. Gotta go. Okay. Oop, I have to mow the lawn. What the fuck? Okay, Pep. I believe you. I have to... I mean, okay, you probably are going to mow the lawn. It just sounds like one of those... It sounds like one of the excuses you would use if you don't want to talk to somebody. Oh, I would love to hang out that day, but fuck, I gotta mow the lawn that day. Oh god, that's a shame though, because I really wanted to do that thing you said. But fuck, that lawn needs mowing. About the baby steps and Henry Halfhead if he doesn't watch the indie shows. Did you watch the indie shows that came after? I felt I needed to go to bed. I did not watch it, I'm afraid. In Finland, people are the exact same. Reporters are like, it's summer's finally here! Bitch, the summer's already here. You don't need death heat to enjoy summer. To me, summer is when all the green stuff comes out and the birds are tweeting. That's summer. The temperature doesn't mean shit. You can have a cool summer. New blood. Good. You're getting dressed for lawn mowing and heard this talk about Sonic Team's situation. It's very interesting. I'm really glad this is happening because, I'm gonna say this and it makes it sound like Takashi's a criminal, but Takashi has been getting away with this for a little bit too long now. Like, he has deliberately been lazy and pointing the company into the wrong direction, and it's very frustrating. It's like, we know what you're doing, you piece of shit. You're just you're flogging worse. You're just waving your arms around, putting out minimal effort so you can get a big fat paycheck because you're in charge of the company. But now they've finally clocked on to you after all these years. It took long enough, but they've clocked on, you piece of shit. You're out. You're on your way out, bitch. And it's great. Gotta go. I gotta go shave my camel. Okay, I'm done talking about Sonic because there really isn't that much to talk about. What you saw is what I saw, and the only thing I can explain to you is it looks really promising because if you take the footage of Sonic Superstars and overlay it with classic games, they've got the physics down. It's not going to be classic Sonic from Generations and Forces. That's not it at all. You can tell by the footage that the physics are correct. Christian Whitehead even came out on Twitter and said, like, this is like perfect. It's like there's no there's not even like, oh, this could be better. It's like, this is good. So I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be good. Alan Wake 2. Take the foot out of Sonic. What? Take the foot out? Right, you can't just... yeah, Alan Wake 2! It was nice to see Alan Wake 2. I know we just talked about, Mr. Findus, Sam Lake. He's a nice man. Sonic Team had their foot up Sonic's arse for too long! It's time to take it out! Oh, that's what you meant. Okay. It's true though. I'm looking forward to what Sega Team have to offer because Frontiers tickled the fancy of the fans of the modern Sonic fan base, and it looks like it's time for the classic boys to get something. And if the performance is gonna be anything like what Frontiers delivered, I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be lovely. I'm not worried. But yeah, Alan Wake 2 looked really good. It's interesting to see it because that company, the company that makes the Alan Wake franchise, the first one, wasn't much of a horror game. And it was spooky, but it wasn't like, the intention wasn't to frighten you, it was just like a grim adventure. But this one does look like a horror adventure. That looks legitimately like it's gonna try and scare you. And I said it in Discord, this is like not to this is not like to poo-poo on Alan Wake 2. It's just that the game looks fantastic, so this comment is not derogatory in any way, it just made me laugh. The bit in Alan Wake 2 where the character, the police cop, is trudging through that house, and then the scary guy bursts through the wall. I had to rewind it a few times because I wanted to know what he said. He just bursts through the wall and goes... I was like, oh my god. But if you go back and listen, he says stale coffee. I'm not making this shit up. I swear to fucking God, he says stale coffee. So he kicks down the door, stale coffee, and starts attacking you. It's like, what the fuck? What? Fucking gave me a chuckle. I was like, oh man, that's good. You know what? That's actually a tactic, you know. That's... They teach you that in some combat schools. If you, if you attack somebody shouting something that doesn't make sense within the moment, you have the upper advantage because it confuses your enemy. So you haven't played Alan Wake 1 and you thought it would be nice to... if it took place in Finland, but evidently it doesn't. No, afraid not. Well, the second game doesn't really take place anywhere. It's within Alan's mind. So I guess you could pretend if you want. But yeah, the first game, nah, US. US of A, baby! Weirdly enough, that makes sense for Alan Wake because thermos flasks are everywhere in Alan Wake 1. It makes sense, it's just funny, okay? I just... Fucking the stale coffee monster. It's cool. I'm looking forward to Alan Wake 2. I can't wait to see what happens. I hope it does well. That studio deserves it. Can't pretend with the FBI jackets and the American prop. Okay, Fez. You could... The Finnish Bureau intellects, I don't know, fuck it. Oh yeah, okay. Green will have something to say about this, I'm sure. Like a Dragon Gaiden, we finally got a large piece of media to digest with that. Yeah, Like a Dragon Gaiden, the man with no name, which is Kiryu's adventure. I'm interested because, I mean, me and Green spoke about this before during Resident Evil 5. But I am interested because I assumed that Kiryu's story was over. You know, at the end of Yakuza 6, it was like, you know what, that's it, that's the saga done. Bittersweet ending, his story is done, pass the torch to somebody else now. And we did get that. But then they came out with this, it was like, oh yeah, by the way, it's not over. So I'm sitting here like, what the... It's a mystery. It's a mystery to why Kiryu is even bothering. This was also the thing that me and Green talked about. Kiryu's character is stoic, but his sense of justice is pretty fallible. It's fuck, not fallible, wrong word. It's... His sense of justice only really comes into question if it affects him or people around him. It's not like Yagami, where Yagami's like, I fight for justice and all things that are good. But Kiryu is like, listen, I'll leave you alone if you leave me alone. That's the kind of guy he is. So for him to put everything away in the end of Yakuza 6, what the fuck happened? What the fuck happened to bring him back? Because it wasn't just a gentle go away either. In Yakuza 6, it was like... Okay, yeah, he's gone. That's it. Because it felt pretty definitive. And that was in 2016. So you know, it's... I'm very interested. I want to know the story. Who pissed him off? Who pissed off Kiryu to make him come back into the criminal fold? Interesting. I want to know. Oh my god, I read... Okay, the next game on the list is Star Trek Infinite, but I read it as Shrek Infinite. Dude, fuck, there should have been a Shrek game. You're very hyped for this. Also, it's no longer half-price game, it's a full-price game. So, no, it means you've added way more into it than they have planned. That's good. It's always good when RGG gets the free reign on anything, really. They're a good team. They're a good creative bunch. They're good. Fuck, I want it to be Shrek Infinite now. You know what? I'm just gonna pretend that's what it is. Yeah. No, the other game they announced at the game show was Shrek Infinite, which was an interesting idea, to say the least. I didn't know there was a market for a Shrek game, but turns out it's true. Is it? Oh, fuck, I want to play a Shrek game now. I want to play Shrek 2. That came out on, like, GameCube and shit. That one was weird. That one had a bunch of strange, like, video game quirks. In the indie show, they announced Henry the Half-Face, which looked really funny. You could control half a face and possess objects to do stuff? Okay, I need to look up the indie show. Clearly. Also, look back at the Gaiden trailer. Look how many enemies there are during the... I noticed that too. There were so goddamn many. And also, Kiryu has gadgets. he's got funny Spider-Man gadgets. He was whipping an invisible string and knocking people down. Where'd he get that? Where'd he get those gadgets? Who's he working with? Questions. So many questions. I should play Shrek Playtime as Ogre. I really do want to, but is that game even playable? I want to give it a shot for sure, but Playtime is Ogre. Playtime is boy. Blah, 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 blah. Playtime is fucking Ogre, you bitch. Okay, you fucking bitch. Yeah, it's good that they didn't put real Scottish themes into Shrek, because that would have scared away the kids, I think. Won't Kiryu, like, be in his 60s or 70s now? I don't know, he's pretty old though. Oh, mid-50s? There you go. Oh, sorry, late 50s. Gotta keep going, he's gonna die. And I don't like it, but that's what's gonna happen. Bennett Foddy also announced his new game, Baby Steps, which is literally a walking simulator. The dude who made Getting Over It and Quap, it looked like a journey. But those are the two interesting indie games. I don't remember watching the show. Shrek Playtime as Ogre is playable, but super hard. We will see. Playtime is Ogre. Playtime is fucking stupid. Yeah, I should stream all of Rye's old games before we got Rayman Redemption famous. I should play Playtime as Ogre, Mr. Weems, Fat Guy's Paradise, Cleaner. I think that would be funny. Fucking Mr. Weems. Such a good name. If I met somebody in real life and his name was Mr. Weems, I would try my absolute hardest to be his friend. Just so I can introduce him. This is Mr. Weems. Is there a Mrs. Weems? Oh. The Weemverse. Didn't Rye make a forgotten soy milk game to pair with his unlisted soy milk review? It did, but it wasn't really much of a game. It was more like a tech demo. Moving on. Oh, this one actually surprised me. Just simply because of how bizarre it is. John Carpenter's Toxic Commando. That is odd. That was really odd. Odd because John Carpenter was getting involved in games. What the hell? What? To those who don't know, John Carpenter is he's a really famous film producer, director. And he's made some amazing stuff and not so amazing stuff, but he's got a very distinctive stank to his film stuff, and I recommend watching most of his stuff. I really do. Just because he's such a unique figure in the film industry. And then out of nowhere, it's just like, oh yeah, I've helped make a game. It's like, what the fuck are you doing, old man? What the shit? Where did this come from? It was one of those like, what? Moments. It really was. The game doesn't look like anything I'd want to play, but I was just shocked by it. Like, this is weird. I shouldn't be seeing this. John Carpenter made the Among Us movie. We don't talk about the soy fighters. That'd be really boring. They'd all just be meek, sallow people. Oh, this one's... I liked this one. I watched this trailer a couple of times just based on how it looked. Sandland. The new game from Akira Toriyama. That isn't Dragon's Quest. Shocker! Yeah, fuck, it looked really nice. Bandland. I saw that at it. Very good. I saw that. I was like, that's what happened. But yeah, I liked it. It was you know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of Fist of the North Star a little bit, just simply because, you know, it looked like Desert World Apocalypto, you know. But it had that Akira Toriyama stank to it, which is good. But yeah, Sandland looked fun, but we obviously need more information because it was just a reveal trailer, so we don't really know what the hell's happening with that game. This one was fun. Pal World. The Pokemon game with guns. Oh, what do you want from me? That's it. Got me in podcast mode whilst I nip into town. In the nip. Power World was every game in one. Let me think now. I'm concerned that Power World might get in trouble because there were a lot of monster designs that looked super close to Pokemon designs. A lot of them. To the point where I had to like double take. Because I was like, yo, you can't just... you can't just take... can't just take Eevee and Salamence and just shove them in your game. You don't own it. So I don't know. I don't know if Nintendo are going to freak out over that. It's like, this is too close. It's too close to our game. You need to get rid of it. I hope nothing happens, but there were a lot of monster designs in that game that were way too close. Like, holy shit. Someone's gonna get in trouble. Do not like it. It was fun to look at, but I don't want it either. That's it, really. Cool to look at, but I don't really want it. The style was all over the place. The humans, the nature, the monsters, the objects, it all clashed. It's a cheap Chinese mobile game rip-off asset flip. It sounded way more aggro than it was supposed to be. It did. Fuck it! Stupid! I could make a game if I wanted to. Stupid Chinese developers with their Pikachu guns. Fuck them. What's next? Oh, this one just looked interesting for like a DOS around game. Lord of the Rings, Return to Moria. A mining management game where you play as dwarves. The idea looked fun, but the game itself didn't look good. It looked so crusty, but I'm a sucker for base building. It looked interesting. I like the idea of you're digging your way to the other city, which is a long way away, and obviously the more you dig, you're gonna bump into like monsters and stuff, and so not only have you got to manage your builds, you've got to like train your dwarves to fight them off, and it sounds like a fun idea, but the game just didn't look good. You know what I mean? It looked... I'm not sure how it looked, but I wasn't impressed for some reason. I was like, this is a really good idea, but I don't know what it is, but I'm not impressed, and I don't know why, because this should be fun. It should be fun. But they fucked it up somehow. So I think I need to go back, watch the trailer some more, and like figure out what the hell's wrong with me. Just sounds like Lord of the Rings base deep rock galactic. You thought it was made by the Gollum devs. Hey, hey Scoots, what a time to join. Fuck. Final Fantasy mobile game gets a closed beta. Shut up, don't give a fuck. Banishers, Ghosts of New Eden. So, you play as Jack in this game, and you fight ghosts in North America. And then you send them back to Ghostland. So it's a ghost fighting game, kind of. Ghost busting. It's kind of like it's a Ghostbusters game, but you know, not. I don't know. I'm sure it looks okay. Gollum pronounced his own game, programmed his own game. Are you referencing the Gooboost video? I think you might be referencing the Gooboost video. Wink once if you're referencing the Gooboost video. Because it's a good video. I like Gooboost. Yeah, ghost fighting game. It's alright. Looks okay. Looks decent. I have no idea what you're talking about. Baldur's Gate 3. Now, I might be misremembering, but wasn't Baldur's Gate... Ah, fuck. I actually have no idea. For For some reason, my brain is remembering Baldur's Gate being like a controversial topic for some reason. Or maybe I'm thinking about something else. But hail be Winnie the Pooh, god of the earth. Oh, bother. Oh, bother. Oh, bother. Twisted Metal debuts on Peacock. What the fuck is Peacock? What's Peacock? I've never heard of Peacock. What is it? Peacock. Is it a streaming service? Is it a game platform? What is it? It was just... It's like live action Twisted Metal. It's like on Peacock. It's like, I don't know who you are. Everyone else is excited, but I'm not. I don't know what that is. Moving on. Oh yeah, we got some Season 4 stuff for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, so it's good for the bro shooters. They get to eat. Path of Exile 2. If you're into that. Street Fighter 6 is getting a crossover with Exo Primal, which is something that that's something that exists. What a weird thing to crossover with. It looks fun, but I never heard of Exo Primal, not once. The bro nutes. Oh, Lies of Piss gets a demo and a release trailer. Or sorry, release date. Good. Good. I'm glad. I've been meaning to look more into Lives of Piss. Peacock is an American streaming platform owned by NBC. They paid $2 billion to have WWE's library of content on their service. Wow. So Peacock are rolling in it then, I guess. Lots of money. Oh. You're hyped for Lives of Piss? One thing you noticed, you just want to drop that in there and then go back. Thank you for the information, man. The Lives of Pisser. Welcome to Life of Pisso. The loaded screen of Lives of Piss says now laying instead of now loading. And the loading bar is Pinocchio's nose! Oh, I didn't notice that. Shit. I need to look back at the trailer some more. Yeah, I should, I'm hoping that Thymesia will be a decent price this summer sale, so I can play it before Lives of Piss comes out. But, well, you know how things go. I might not be able to play either at all. Schedules and all that. But it's a nice touch. I like that. I was happy that we got to see some Lives of Piss. Considering how long it's been since we've seen the other stuff. Yeah, I don't really have much to say. It looks fun. It looks like Bloodborne, but with fucking Pinocchio puppets. The enemies are all like gearwork, clockwork, wooden puppetry monsters, which is a really cool aesthetic. And I'm really glad that it didn't veer off into steampunk, which is what I was afraid it was going to do. But it looks like it's staying within its own genre. It knows what it is. It knows what it is and it's staying there, and I really appreciate that. But it could have easily just gone, you know what, for more sales, let's just make the aesthetic steampunk. They could have easily done that. But they kept it, and I'm glad they didn't back down. It's got a unique theme, and I'm very glad. You're not exactly a Soulsborne gamer, but you're a sucker for dark fairy tale stuff. Maybe you'll play it? Maybe.
Maybe. Boo.
What's the next one? Oh yeah, Netflix shared Witcher Season 3 back with Warhammer 4K. But Nicolas Cage. Fucking hell. I love how Nicolas Cage just fucking swaggered up on stage and insulted everyone and no one noticed. Or maybe they did. That's so fucking god, that made me so oh fuck, that was so good. People keep saying that Nicolas Cage is a bad actor, but he fucking played that entire room. He walked up on stage. He played like an exaggerated Nicolas Cage of himself. Insulted everybody in the room, and then left, and everyone just clapped and laughed. It was like, what the... This man is insane. Good old Nick. I liked that. That was a surprise. I don't really care for the game, but I liked the appearance. I liked the banter. And if his intention was to get underneath everybody's skin, he failed, but don't worry, there are definitely people who picked up on what he was doing. I wonder if Jeff Keighley after the show was like, did he just make fucking fun of me? I hope he did. Like, he just took a minute. It's like, wait a minute, he just he made fun of me. I hope so. I liked that. Yeah, it's always good to see Nicolas Cage. I'm a fan of him. I like him as an actor. I like him as a person. I recommend people watch his 2 latest films, which were... Fuck, what's it called? It's got a really long name. Let me get it up real quick. The first one is Renfield, where he plays Dracula. And it's a dark humor comedy. He plays Dracula, and he has a helper who's been with him for hundreds of years. And... Morbius! I've heard of it! Oh! Okay, guys. Have you watched the FNAF movie with Nick? I have! It was weird. He didn't say a word. He did the entire line without saying a word. He did the entire movie without saying one word. It was interesting. But let me get my thought out before I forget. The movie's about him being Dracula, and he has a helper who's been with him for hundreds of years. And the film makes it like he's in an abusive relationship, because it skips to modern day, and Dracula is still making him do all the Dracula things he needs to be Dracula. And the helper goes to like a self-help group, where it's like, are you in an abusive relationship? You can come in and talk about it. It's like, yeah, you could say that. Yeah, I guess you... It comes off a lot better than I'm describing it, but it's a good... It's a good... And it's got a fair few bits of action in it too. It's It's fun. It's fun. It feels like... Renfield feels like a 90s film. And that's going to be hard to explain, but... Films used to just be like, this is fun for fun's sake. We're not trying to make a message. We had an idea and we wanted to make it. That's how the film comes off. There's no pretentious crap about it. It's just, here's a wacky idea we had. Hope you enjoy it. That's why I enjoy Renfield. It was a financial flop, but the movie is great. That son of a bitch, he did it again. Not every vampire is Morbius. Hashtag lying. The other film is called The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. This is a really good film. I've watched this a couple of times now. This film is about Nicolas Cage, who plays himself, getting over his midlife crisis and the fall of himself. He's essentially made a film about himself when he wasn't popular anymore and was losing loads of money. He goes to an island where he meets a super criminal billionaire who wants to make a film with him, and the FBI get involved. Fuck, somehow, some stupid mistake. The FBI get involved, and they try to get Nicolas Cage to stop the billionaire criminal, but he ends up becoming really good friends with him. And the film is so fucking bizarre because you keep forgetting that the character he's playing is himself. It's so good. It's really good. There's some funny bits in it too. We're talking about unbearable weight of success. Sure am. I was talking about the bit with when Nick Cage came up on stage, and when Nicolas Cage came up on stage during the fest and just insulted everybody and left, and no one noticed. And then I went on a Nicolas Cage rant. Well, not really a rant, more like an appreciation. So yeah, I recommended Renfield and Unbearable Weight of Success. If you ever feel bored, I recommend those two films. They're entertaining. That movie was directed by the guy behind the Lego Movie, and you can really tell... Was it really? You know, now you say it. He was funny to see. You want to watch the film where he plays himself and the Dracula film? Yeah, both of those. They're both really good. I've seen them both, and they're both really enjoyable films. I recommend them. I wholeheartedly recommend them. They're not intense. They're not hot heavy or like there's no huge emotional baggage. It's just fun. Both of those films are just entertaining, and that's so good to see, because every film that comes out now is trying to spew a message. It's like, guy, I just want to watch some funny scribbles on a screen, you know? I want to have fun. I don't want to be taught a lesson every time I go to the cinema. Yeah, I like what you're doing with the spaghetti. I found it, you see, there's a coconut portal, and I need to know what happens if I throw spaghetti in there. At the moment, there's been no significant data, but I think I'm onto something. The spaghetti looks great, thanks. What's the other thing? Oh, a game called Yes, Your Grace, the sequel, got announced, if you're into that. Oh, this one actually perked my ears a bit. Simply because of the background stuff behind it, which nobody knew about. Witchfire, which comes in early access in September, I was excited because it looked like a AAA shooter version of Witch Hunt, which I really enjoyed. What's getting a sequel? Yes, Sire, is it called? No, Yes, Your Grace is getting a sequel. The Witchfire thing looked like a AAA shooter version of Witch Hunt, which I really enjoyed. And then I looked into who made it. Witchfire is from the creators of The Vanishing of Ethan Carter, Painkiller, and Bulletstorm. Which is interesting. Because I'm pretty sure if it is from these guys, this is like their first game in fucking, what, 8 years? So unless this is what they've been up to. It was kind of met with a little bit of interest, but it also didn't make you cringy. The devs did the show afterwards a lot, wishlist a bunch of games from that. Rise told me about a couple of the things with the face. The funny face that possessed items and the other thing. What was it? I'm scrolling back. Shrek Infinite, no. Is it back or further from that? New Blood, oh, I've gone too far back. Playtime is Ogre, no. Bandland, I think I'm getting. Cheap mobile ass Chinese game. Morbius, yeah, I've lost it. I've lost it. Apologies. Remnant 2? Didn't even know there was a Remnant 1. Immortals of bullshit, whatever. Oh yeah, Under the Waves. I thought this was going to be a Subnautica thing, the way it introduced itself. But, yeah, it's an underwater adventure. Mixed with submarine piloting and scuba diving. Made by, Parallel Studio. So that's interesting. So it's more of a... It's more of a, it's more of a linear Subnautica, I guess, if you want to simplify it. If you want to be that guy. You actually know about Remnant 1 for some reason? I had no idea Remnant 1 existed. I had no idea there was a Remnant. It's like, Remnant 2! It's like, wait, hold on. Wait a sec. A little bit behind. Black Desert's online expansion. I don't know what that is. Lisfanga, the Time Shift Warrior. The gameplay looked fun, but the character was fucking insufferable. The trailer was only 1 minute 10 seconds, and I was just about had enough of who she was. Fucking insufferable. Just I couldn't stand it. It's like, no. No, I don't want to listen to that for an entire game. Don't want it. No. No, no, no. Thank you. No, thank you. Well, the pencil shaving's a lot brighter than that. You follow Subnautica so closely that they've only in the very early stages of Subnautica 3 since they changing engines and have to make all of their own tools water system again. Well, you better get to work then. Well, I'm just a city slicking piece of shit and whatever. Well, I was talking to Nancy and we thought that Subnautica 3 was a damn good game. And Nancy, she really enjoyed the plot with the strange fellow in the ocean. It's Ronald Reagan talking about Subnautica. Well, Nancy and I will have... I could see that. I could see Ronald Reagan with his wife playing video games. Bee Farm gets a release date. Looks cute. Cute farm sim. Can't go wrong. Can't go wrong with a cute farm sim. Hopefully it does well. Hopefully it's one of the greats, so it can stand up there with Stardew and the like. Throne of Liberty. I don't quite understand what this game was supposed to be. I think it was meant to be an MMO, but I really couldn't quite tell, I'm afraid. Oh, the last one on the list, good. Party animals. I actually want that. I have acquired the dino. The other game that's on the list is Party Animals. It's the last game on the list, so good. So we got through this all pretty quickly. But Party Animals, I really want that game. It looks so fucking... It looks like... There's another game that looks just like it, but I played that and it looked boring. But for some reason, just because this has like crusty looking animal characters, I'm all about it. I'm all for it. I don't know why. I don't know why Animal Party does it for me, but I want it. I want to get Animal Party, and I want to get it for my friends so we can all slap each other. I do need to talk about Animal Party a little bit more. I don't think anybody here quite understands why I'm so into Animal Party Animals, sorry. First of all, where's the website? Oh, come on, you guys have a website. There it is. Okay, you guys need to pay attention to this. You guys need to see this. I think you guys would really... I think you guys would be really into... Which Animal Party are we talking about? I think you guys would be really into seeing... There we go. Let me just... Okay. These are the characters. I love these guys. Look at them. You've got Underbat, the 40th annual international nose-biting champion. Look at this fucking face. Then you got Nemo. He's a royal corgi who gets along with cats. Look at this little fluffy fella. Look at this little goobo. This little scrungly bungly. Adorable. Then we've got Tons. We've got Tigra. In me, the tiger sniffs the rose. Look at his little fucking face! His derpy little mush! I love these guys, I love how they look! Macchiato! Double espresso, single mojito. You had a cat called Nemo? That's adorable. I love these little goobers. These animal designs are so fucking... I don't know what it is, they just make me smile. Then we got Otta. Otta doesn't know what's next, for he simply lives in the present. Kinda looks like it. Otta. Then we have Morse. What are you looking at? I ain't pulling no sleigh. Why did they type it like this? Oh my god, these faces, these animals, these creatures. And we have Harry. Don't tell me who I look like. All ducks look like this. Look at this stupid face. This vacant stare with nothing going on inside the head. Psyduck. Don't tell him what he looks like. Did you read this? You have to read this again. Coco. Green and yellow, yellow and green. It's got fucking shades and a gold chain. I love these guys. And then we've got Carrot. Anyone can beat anything. You say so, little guy. Look at his little... Bacon! Bacon is power. Francis knowledge. He's a punk! He's a punk pig! He's got a little bandana and cuffs and he's got a little mohawk going on. He's a little bitch. Then we got Barbie. Barbie has a tender heart and muscles of steel. Look at this thing. They all look so scrungy. I love it. Valenti. A vegan who punches hard. I'm usually very put off by cutesy wootsy characters being violent, but you do dig Animal Party. These, I just love the look of these creatures. They're so derpy looking, every one of them. Oh, I'm in love with it. I'm in love with this game, just based on these stupid designs. I think the faces are very well designed. I hope they add more animals. I hope in the future, when this game gets a lot of, you know, a lot of sales and stuff, and they can afford to add more stuff, more content, we can get more animals, more stupid looking designs. But it was a shock that one of the base animals is going to be a gorilla, so that was a big sale thing. Fucking Barbie. Stupid ass face. But yeah. Okay, we're done. So yeah, party animals. I'm sold on that, just how stupid it looks. Violent sociopaths. But I do enjoy it. Wait, what's that? There's a splodge on screen. There we go. I think I'm pretty much done with this. This took a long ass time. Let me save. I have forgotten how to do this. Oh. Coconut Hotel. There you go. Good enough. Intel Day of Devs show you think Viewfinder might become a hit. It's a mind-bending puzzle game where you manipulate a 3D environment with photographs you take. What the fuck? That sounds fucking mint. That kind of sounds like... It's probably not at all, but when you say that, it reminds me of Superliminal. That game where you solve puzzles by altering your perspective. Rocking around checking it out, the trailer for it, it is very interesting. Check it out if you find her. Oh, it's one word. That's... Oh, that's clever. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. That's... I wasn't imagining it like this at all, but this is cool. Yeah, I'm down with this. This has Superliminal vibes. This is very different to Superliminal, but it's got that same feel, you know, solving puzzles by using strange perspectives and alteration on viewpoints. This feels kind of like Superliminal too. What, is it made by the same people? No, it's not. Not at all. But yeah, no, so yeah, if you... Okay, yeah, so Pep, if you like the look of Viewfinder, I recommend Superliminal. Definitely. I think you get a heckin' good kick out of Superliminal. You think the devs themselves said it's a bit of a mix of Portal and Superliminal? It looks good. What is happening in this image? Ape is bombing the coconut dimension with spaghetti. Yeah, that's exactly it. I'm trying to work out what would happen if you throw spaghetti in the coconut realm. I'm collecting data. You've seen a bit of Superliminal and it looks good, but you think it might be too small brain for it. No. So let's move on to the next doodle. That took an hour and a half, good god. But StokeApers have reached enlightenment. GW. This might be easier to pull off. I'm not very good with spatial puzzles. Well, I don't know what to say. Well, that's a shame. Thought it could be like, fit this Tetris star block into the shape to complete it. You spend 10 minutes on it. I know what puzzle you're talking about. Yeah, Nebula cheated to get that one to work. He was looking at it for a while going, I know what to do, I just don't know what I'm doing, and then he just sort of slammed blocks against it, and then it just kind of solved itself, and it was like, oh cool. Left. There's a handful of Korok puzzles like that. What do the Korok seeds do? Expand your weapon, bow, shield, slash with them. Okay, I see people collecting them, but I've not seen anybody use them. So it's like, I don't know what these little blobs are for. I'll ask somebody. There's a fucking Totkapo shrine that made me do Jenga. That's actually kind of scary. People don't know, but GW actually has a phobia of Jenga. Because when he was, fuck, I actually don't know how old you were, but when you were very, very young, too young to defend yourself, you had like a Jenga pile fall on you, and it like really fucked you up. True story, by the way. Don't check. Christmas Eve 2021. Ryan beat Jenga. What? Ryan beats Jenga. I think I know what you mean, but it's Ryan and Pep beat Jenga. Okay. Me, you and Pep beat Jenga. How did you beat Jenga? You don't beat Jenga, what? That's not the... Are we talking about the same game? What? Oh, you ran out of options to move the bricks. I see. Okay. You scared me there. I was like, you don't... There's no... I didn't get it at all. Did it? We beat Jenga! It's like saying you beat Monopoly. Isn't it fucked up that that game is allowed to be sold even though it doesn't have an ending? Monopoly's stupid. Reached a point where it was impossible to move a single block. I also have a lifelong vendetta against squirrels. That one was your fault though. I don't know why you're so still angry about that. Stokers! Neb! I told everybody how you keep cheating in Tears of the Kingdom. Don't question mark me, mister. I saw your sticks. Gluing sticks against people. What have I done? Well, there's video evidence of this, you know. This is the funnier thing. This is the funny thing. He's gonna throw a stink. But there's video evidence. Actual gaslight. This joke of yours is getting old. Just like my age. Usually Jenga ends by mistake, but we reached the point where you couldn't move any more bricks. And that's how And that's how Rai gained passage into the outer realm. I don't know. Also, just found out that you have 65 hours on Totake. Does that beat you guys? You have more hours or less hours? Right, please check my playtime, quick! Quick! The Jenga realm. Fuck, I'd hate that everything's made out of Jenga. Yenga. Yangus. This is the best Mario track ever! The Dream Team OST slaps so much ass. I don't get why no one likes Dream Team. Makes me sad. When you talk about the Mario RPGs, everyone's like Superstar Saga and Bowser's Inside Story, and I'm like, yo, 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 yo. What about Dream Team? Dream Team was amazing. What the hell? Why is everybody so against Dream Team? What is this? Dream Team is amazing. I loved it. This track makes me fucking sob so much. Now, please, control yourself. We just replaced your keyboard. I'll check. I have chores for the weekend, but I hope I can fit in plenty of Zelda. You have 1,257 hours in Warframe. Green? I don't know where you were on my friend meter, but you just went up, my friend. You just went up on the friend meter. How do you feel? Dream Team is fucking amazing. Yes! It's a really good entry. Your favorite Mario RPG after Inside Story, yes. It's, I agree with the other two, by the way. Like, Superstar and Inside Story are both really good. But it baffles me how people keep leaving out Dream Team. It's like, how can you like Inside Story and not Dream Team? It's such a strange parallel to me. Exploring. 160 hours in Tutke. 60 to 65. Oh my god. Pep, you know what this means? It means... Where's Nebs? Fuck, I've lost it. Where is it? It means you've clocked 100 hours way more of Nebula's thing. Exploring for real. Hashtag explore for real, no drip. You could track non-Steam games, but I have the most hours in TF2, which is 795. I actually don't know how many hours I've done in anything. I'm hoping I can get all the shrines soon. Add a counter to my stream, me. I hope you do, because I want to see the ending. I want to see you slap Ganondorf in the tits. He'll look at you and go, ha ha ha, oh, oh. You know. That classic Ganondorf noise. You're doing shrine hunting too, but I also have plenty of side quests to do. Plenty of side quests. Plenty. Wunderbar. Can't wait! Oh my god, this track, Dreamy Somno Woods. What is your favorite track? I know it's gonna be hard to say, but which one is your favorite? When someone says Nebula, when someone says Dream Team soundtrack, what's the first one that comes into your head? Because for me, it's for me, it's the Dream version of the battle theme. Always. I actually do wonder if Ganondorf has his usual Japanese VA. I haven't checked. You have, what the hell, 11,010 hours on Game Maker on Steam. And that's not vouting the years you used it before stream. Good God. I'm back and I feel hairless. I'm a dentist. Let me show you the Doodle. There you go. Get to my fucking level, nerd. Oh, I just realized Somnom Woods. It has insomnia in the name. I'm so stupid, I just realized That's why the hecking magic bird was asleep, dude. Didn't you know? Nab. Nab. No. No, I did it. 2,142 hours in RPG Maker. Nowadays, I don't even use it through Steam anymore. I just can't keep track of the hours. There has to be like an inside, like a property on the inside, like a something in, like a clock or some shit. I don't know, that keeps track of how long the software's been awake for. Do, 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 do. Yeah, that'll do. I haven't played it since I was a kid! What the oh. Oh. Neb, you're Neb, stop gaslighting me. I wonder how many hours you've played Sims 2 in 15 years. I don't know, like 7? No, that's stupid. What if the clock has like rebound and now it's all just... You know you've done way more than 1,000 hours, but... the clock can't keep up. Also, this is your favorite track. The one prior. Also, Rai, I can't remember if it was last stream or the stream before, but somebody was barking at you about what's your favorite Mario character. And somebody said, Antasma. I think that person was right. I think you would dig Antasma. He's very... Antasma is very Mr. Dog. It's very close. It's kind of creepy, actually. Phantasma? No, Antasma. A-N... Hold on. Mario Antasma. Yeah, Antasma. Yeah, Antasma is the antagonist. He's the bad guy in Dream Team, and I liked him a lot. He's cool. Antasma. Looks cool. Anthasma. Anthasm? It's 22C and I melt! It's too hot. It's too hot, gamers. Gamers, it's too hot. My kind of character. Now I need to play the game. Yes! It's gonna be hard to do though. Because let me explain. Mario and Luigi Dream Team, there are some attacks that you do that need the gyro sensor. So unless you're going to do the entire game and ignore the attacks that require the gyro sensor, I don't know how you're gonna do it. I'm sure there's a way. I'm sure somebody has made like a plugin or some shit, like a software that like emulates the gyro sensor. There must be, but as far as I'm aware, I don't think it exists. I'm not sure. Feet. And Masma. His belly has a sad face. Sometimes I like to imagine Stoke's nostrils are his eyes and makes a funny face. I don't like that. I don't like what you just did. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. We just made a mistake. But that's okay. It's not okay, actually. This makes things very difficult now. Phantasma. He's a fucking... Ooh. Some Sonic Superstar news on Twitter. Already? 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 Oh! That'll do. There it is. It's slightly off, but whatevs. Whatevs. What is the what is the news? Holy shit news! And then nothing. Oh, there it is. Someone did a framework experiment to explore the physics seen in the game trailer and came to the conclusion that Sonic Team is copying the movement physics from a mania. Christian Whitehead quote retweeting the tweet with a thumbs up. I think we might be onto something here, gamers. Oh. That arm is huge, hold on. I think that's good news though, thanks Pep. Thanks for relaying that. That's despite me being an idiot making noises, yeah, that is a good news. I was talking to an individual today And we discussed the possibilities of Sonic Superstars. Yes, the famous Sonic Superstars. Yes. And I discovered... done something wrong here. Yeah. We were talking about Sonic Superstars and, fuck, I've actually forgotten in the rambles of stupidness. I don't know if Whitehead is involved, but if the physics are at least close to Mania, it's going to be good news. I don't think Whitehead's involved. I don't think any of the Mania guys are involved. If they are, holy crap. I'm doing this wrong. How have I got the arms wrong? I know, I got a better idea. Yeah, just do it like this. Burb, love me some King's Mill. What? Thanks. Very good. Oh yeah, okay. I was talking to somebody earlier on. I just remembered my train of thought. I was talking to somebody earlier on about the Sonic Superstar, and my brain has me thinking that I don't know why. Maybe because Kirby Superstar, same name. But in my brain, I kind of feel like this game, Sonic Superstar, is going to have quite significant DLC, like additional characters and the like. Additional characters you can play, maybe more zones to explore. I don't know why. I think I've got a name bias, but the game itself might be a tad too simple for a full release such as that. But who knows? Who knows? Who knows? My nose. It's going to have co-op play, so I might actually want to play it, even though you're not really into 2D Sony. You might want to play it. Or you might want to play. Also, bit of a weird DLC. If you sign up to the newsletter, you get modern Amy as a skin for Amy. I don't know, it's fine, it's just a bit strange, like, why the newsletter, of all things? Such a strange thing. Please sign up to our newspaper, we really need it. You could just offer that as free DLC or in the main game. I don't know why is it the newspaper. Did you guys see that Atlas accidentally leaked their own 2 big upcoming Persona releases on Instagram? Poor social media guy must be fired already. Well, hold on, this looks like I've got a weird lump on my arm. I need to fix this. Well, if you wrestle with the best, you're gonna get the press, dog. That did not fix anything. You know, I'm just gonna leave it. Yep. Fuck it! Don't give a shit. It's gonna be a weird, quirky image, and that's what it's gonna stay. Fucking queer cool. This might be just talking about something I don't really know about, but there's been a huge rise in newsletters over the past year or two. I think it has to do with the social media becoming so concentrated and unreliable. It makes more sense. That makes sense. Why waste time opening an account in an environment that is riddled with controversy and disgusting people when you can... Oh, and also you have to pay someone to monitor the damn thing, when you can just do without and go back to the old days of giving people newsletters via an email. If I was a business, I know what I'd choose. Seems like everyone has either a Discord server or a newsletter now because social media is so unreliable in delivering information correctly. True. Makes sense. I like it. I like it. So, yeah, I like this. So it's like the only way you'll ever get accurate information is via directly from the Discord or from the newsletter. So you can't just you can't just go on Twitter and see that Epic Sonic Fan 45 has just said some nonsense and everyone's gone fake. And it's like, well, yeah, true, it is fake. Sorry. Sorry. You've been lied to. It was lie. I'm back with toast and Nutella. Baby. Gotta go pick up the cactus soon. Good luck with the cactus. X-ray shows she's not got any broken bones. Good! That's great! So she's just got a big old bruise. Or nerve damage. Oh, let's hope it's not nerve damage. Oh my god! I think she'll... words. I think she'll be good. She'll be fine. I think it's... If it is nerve damage, it's minor because she's recovering pretty speedily. Good! Cactus. Glad, I'm glad. I'm glad. A cat's tail is very important. Not so much if they're born without one, because they kind of get used to that as they grow up, but if they've got a tail and then they lose it, it fucks them up for a while. So I'm glad. They use their tail for everything. There we go. Let's decorate this this gross visage. Oh wait, the nipples are wow! There we are. That's great. Hope all goes well and a cat is 100% cat. That's the cat. She'll be good. She'll be right, just right, mate. Tough. There may be a little Minecraft work done over the weekend, because you're staying at your brother's to watch their cats, and then she'll be away for the PC, but I'm making good progress on copying and pasting. Rock and roll! No rush. Don't want to make any mistakes now. All the things you've pre-ordered seem to be releasing and getting shipped over at the same time in June. That's spooky. Oh, it's not spooky. It's a fun coincidence, but still. Just so happens to be that way. For all that's been moved... Wait, what? So far, all that's been moved is the Ape Jungle and the Village Plus Spawn Room and the Cookie Embassy. Embassy. The only thing your cat really uses its tail for was this weird thing where they'd walk in front of you and wrap the tail in your leg like a boa constrictor. That's the cat hug! Yeah, it was cute. Found an email about Klonoa Nendo in your bin too. It's gonna get shipped out soon. This fucking stupid ass Google bullshit. We want to make sure that your information is your information. That is why we ruined it all. Fuck you. Unfortunately, the copy and paste doesn't copy entities, so we need to repopulate the village and Jackie will need to plop Cookie back down in the throne room. I'm sure he'll understand. I think we got good locations to copy and paste Pep Zoo and the Tower 2. You're moving things around so that they're closer together. Alright, cool. Cool. My own fault for not checking if Gmail understands special characters before trying to filter each email with the dollar signs on the subject line, but I'm glad that I fixed it before too much harm happened. Just one package has been sent back to the seller. And it was unfortunate. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, I know what I want. Ah! Oh god. I went over to Google Images and I still had the Mario character and Tasma still open. It's pretty startling if you're not expecting it. Look. In the Google Images. Oh yeah, Persona 3 remake has been leaked. Part of me is kind of glad that these Persona games are getting leaked, because hasn't Atlas been part of a weird controversy they've never apologized for? Or am I thinking of somebody else? Even though they just ported P3P to the PC a while ago, P3P to the PPC, What is that? Okay, good. It's the package postie lost on the Monday the customer service emailed you, and the package is seemingly being located at your local post office stop. But you didn't see the email until now, so it's too late. Oh, I see. Oh, that sucks. That's fucking bad, that is. But you've spoken to the seller and the reshipping's going to be back. Okay, so all you have to do is wait. Not too bad at all. There we go. Oh, dinosaurs! Pretty! Pretty sandwich you! Atlas doesn't like streamers playing too far into their games. Get with the fucking times, dick. Face paint now bought from Amazon. I'm excited. You're really going through this. I thought you were just having a... I thought you were just being funny, but you really are going to do a face paint stream, aren't you? Oh, by the way, Don. This is Enlightened Ape. I have become enlightened by dropping all responsibility and abandoning my friends. Fucking monks. The disembodied strand of hair. No, I want to do it. It's just such a strange idea. I'm into it though. Face paint stream. Do I ever have time to do the next one? I've got half an hour. Let's have a look. Let's see how simple it is. StokeApe stumbling on Yuji Naka breaking out of prison. That is a big one, isn't it? Are there any others I can do? Just for oh! Okay. Because the next one is quite big, I won't be able to do it in time. I'm going to be a bit cheeky and skip a few. And do the one by Pep. StokeApe as a badnik. I can fart that one out in half an hour. Next time when I do a Doodle stream, hopefully I've got more energy. You know? So I'm not just wasting lots of time, because it's not been a very productive Doodle stream. I've done 2 images. That's the worst I've ever done, I think. You want to recreate the clown makeup meme for Clown Day in Ubisoft Forward. You're happy for you to skip mine to do a less complicated one. You know, the timing was actually pretty good, because when you made the redemption for that request, Yuji Naka was not in jail, but now he is. So it's good timing, really. Lined up perfectly. You got spooked by the email problem this morning, and it gave me a headache, and I haven't gotten any work done. I got the lawn mowed. It's fine. No worries. You are not a machine. Every day doesn't have to be the same output. It's all good. My stance is, as long as you get something done, no matter how big or small it is, as long as it's a step forward, it's good. So you mowed the lawn. Good. That's a thing. You did a thing today. That's better than just lying in bed and going, why doesn't anyone like me? I'll tell you why no one likes you, because you don't do anything. You haven't developed a personality or any interest or any talents. Become a human being. People will be attracted to you. You like to imagine Pep making art in the grass. Crop circles, Pep circles. You no talent. You're flat. You make me want to barf on stage. Your Clanonendo payment has been processed. That's it. That's legal tender. It's done. It's fulfilled. Good. That's payment. That's real. Okay. Your email is working. Emailless. Hmm. There we go, that's better. My emails are working. They're blurking. They're splurking. I checked the phone and it says you're jerking. That's not good. Can't be gold every time. Gotta go watch Rise stream. Bye-bye. Oh, I see how it is. I'm not good enough. I'm kidding, of course. Go. Thanks for stopping by. It's a pleasure having you, of course. Hope you have a good. I'll be there soon. The fuck is that sound? I hope it's just a bee or something. I heard scratching coming from somewhere. I don't know where. I hope a bug got in and is just messing around in my stuff. Because if I've got a rat or something, there's issues. I mean, that's cool, there's a rat in here, but if there's more... Oh, you know. I'm back! Hey, Green. How you been? How's your mother? Is she cool? She's alright. Cool. Alright, there's a bug in your room last night, and you never found it. I can never verify whether it was Disquito or not. Or hopefully it escaped. Bugs living in your room is a problem. Bugs leave stink particles behind that attract other bugs, and then that in turn creates more buggage, and then you just got a whole bug problem, and then that's just got a whole host of insects, and it's like, well, shit. The Spanish rat streamer you found last night, though, that scared me. I didn't like that creature at all. I really didn't like him. Was not a fan. Mosquito, Mr. Mosquito too? I really need to get around to having that on my machine, so when I do finally stream it, I have it ready and I don't have to faff around looking for a clean rip. do this now. I know what I want, it's the perspective I'm wrestling with. You're glad you live in a one floor up flat. Your downstairs neighbors have serious bug problems in the summer. Fucking lol. I'm much faster at drawing flowers than I thought. I think I could start working on a big piece of your own alongside these next week. Fucking flowers, Chiggy. Fucking. Looks like a bird. Anyway. How do I want to do this? I know what I want, but I can't quite imagine it. Right. Okay. Yep, I know what I want. Got it. Got it! Oops. There we go. When you say big piece, I thought for the guy from Art Attack is go out into the field and make a massive piece of art in the garden hose or some shit. That man. Nah, that's not quite right. I don't think you've ever seen Art Attack. Art Attack is a weird, or was a weird British art show for kids, where this man who pretended to have an art career, he fabricated the entire thing and lied to the BBC. Was it BBC or ITV? Or he lied to an entire news network just so he could get on. And it worked. They all believed him. And he did the show for like, fuck, what was it, 11 years? Until somebody actually did paperwork on him and was like, wait a second, he lied! You lied! And then he got fired and the show got cancelled. This is real. It was a good kids show though. I remember watching it as a young lad. It was entertaining. So, regardless if he lied or not and played the studio like chumps, it was entertaining. Who cares if he never had an art history? It was good. I remember when that controversy came out. Everybody pretended to be disgusted, like, oh my god, he lied about his career? Fire him! I can't believe I want my children watch this! Oh my god! It's like, what the fuck? What's wrong with everybody? Didn't you know that people lie? That's a thing, you know. People do that. You've lied. No, I haven't. Yes, you have. Are you doing it now? No! No! Stop! Please! God, it's dumb. But, okay, yeah, this is roughly how I imagine a StokeApe Badnik would look. He's got little tire treads, and he moves, like, slowly, and he can turn. And on this chest is, like, a mounted cannon that shoots little things. That's about it, yeah. If StokeApe was a Sonic Badnik, this is what it looked like. So now we need to color him. Apparently there was a popular theory that he was Banksy? No. No. No, 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 no. No, that's too... No, no, I don't want to even... no. No, 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 that's too... No. And again... Whoops. Wait, what the... Oh. That's why. That's no good. That's no good. That's the story. I don't want to read... Oh, maybe I do. Hold on. Art Attack Neil Bugny forced to deny his Banksy after being inundated with queries. He is not Banksy. There's no fucking way he's Banksy. No, yeah, it can't be. No. I mean, it's a fun theory that if you want to believe it sounds credible, but he can't be. Like, the logic behind it doesn't make any sense. There's no way he could be Banksy. Cool theory, though. Makes you think. It makes you think. Okay. I'm not gonna make him boring and grey either. I'm gonna add some colour to this guy. This sounds like Austin Wintory music. This is Abzu music. Abzu. Okay, called it. Fucking nailed it. Pep kicks a door open. Fucking called it. Get it the other day. Wee. Oh no. Okay. Cannon. Got a yellow stripe on it. Whoops. It recognizes style even though individual tracks are different to recognize, since Abzu, at least it was composed to be like a continuous fluid Simharnovic piece in the whole world. Oh yeah, you could post links again now. Whoops. Probably should have mentioned that at some point. And we have inside of his alert thing on his head, his little light. Whew! Cool. Oh yeah, the Shadows the Damned remaster trailer. Chicken mama. What the fuck is this creature? Alright, I agree with you, but I wasn't expecting a man just to be like, oh. You know, standard. Thanks though. Still looking forward to the day Pep kicks ride door open during the stream and pops the confetti cannon. We need to give a name to this badnik. Because all the badniks have cutesy names like Buzzer and Crabmeat. This the guy needs a name. You're not familiar with how the badnik names are. EA gave Grasshopper the rights to it. You know, oh my god, you're right though. They've got it back. I thought that was a fez. That's, yeah, no, but that's what I was going for. He, like, it looks like he's wearing a fez, but it's also like an alert light. Woo, woo. I'm glad that's how it came off. That's cool though. Good. You should do that more often, EA. You should give shit you're not using back to people. We've got time. Well, I'm gonna do some research. Sonic Badnik names. So we've got Motorbug, Buzz Bomber, Neutron, Chomper, Crabmeat, Masha, Coconuts. Caterkiller, Splats, Ballhog, Spikes, Roller, Batbrain, Burrowbot. They're all quite tame names, really. Leonie, Orbanaut, Bomb, Jaws. Yeah, all of these names are quite tame, so we don't have to come up with anything fantastical. We could seriously just call this guy Ape Tank and that would be good enough. Splats, Turbo Snail, Spiny, Grabber, Grounder. Yeah, really, we don't have... Yeah, okay. Yeah, so the bad nicknames really don't have any whimsicalness to them, so... He's very creative. Something's gotta give. When you've got 300 IQ and you can make robots overnight, something's gotta give. And I guess it's name-making. Stoker! Oh my god! Green! You've just... This isn't a cannon! It's a flamethrower! That... Yes! And you actually know with this color scheme, it kind of looks like a firefighter too. This works! You accidentally just exploded a piece of genius. That's how it happens though. All great ideas are accidents. Stoker. He stokes the fires. He's a little flamethrower bot. He trundles up and goes. That's it. Yeah, I like this. A wee woo fest. All Sega's Sonic strategy going forward is to release a classic 2D style Sonic game and a modern Sonic game in alteration. That's what I got from the translated version from their financial report. I mean, that's the way to do it. Stop trying to make a game that has both things in it when you have the means and the property and the rights to make both. Make modern Sonic games and then make classic Sonic games, because there's a market for both. Making money, it's a good idea. He's a Burning Rangers asset trophy. If that rings true, then Sega is fucking finally seeing sense of Sonic. Absolutely. Yeah. Goddamn, finally, after all this time. Let me find a good background for this guy. Finally. boo, ba ba boo. Look at you. Ticka-ticka-doo. Oh, what am I doing? I'm trying to find a good background, but you know, sometimes I forget my own genius. Hmm. What is... I can't show that. I can't show that. I wish I could. That's fucking awful. Holy shit, people are mean. Oh. How am I not finding... How am I not finding a good one here? This is... Ah, there we go. Ah, Pep. You know these streams too well now. It's a problem.
Peter? There's a Robotnik-styled robot in the house. That's funny.
That's cool though, that's a neat idea. That's I like this as a badnik. That's cool. Little trundling ape flamethrower. You could have him help you tackle a larger fire. Put him in the Robot Wars arena. No. I don't want to do that. Oh, and naturally the, hold on. Sonic flickies. Who am I after here? The flickies all have a name. Is it Wacky? It is Wacky. Whatever. You're trying to do something nice for people. No, I just want the image. Open as an image. It's Wookie, not Wacky. Wookie. There we go. Found him. And when you beat this badnik, the monkey flicky comes out. The Wookie. I'm not going to put him on the thing, I just want to complete the lore. Burning down the house. Burning down the house. Burning down the house. I'm a bit saddened by... They don't use the flickies anymore. Any of them. And if they do use a flicky, it's just the bird. Like, they don't use any of the animals, and it's sad. It's like, come on, man, you can have some fun with that. I like the flickies. They're fun. Okay, music. Stop! Sonic Murder did have flickies. I should play that. As much as my protest seems justified to not play a meme game, I should play it. Just for kicks. I mean, it's free, for crying out loud. Stoke Bad Nick. It's free. Like I'm paying money for it. It's a cute 3-hour-ish game. Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it. When I'm like struggling to play something in my free time, I'll do it. Okay, that's the stream. I went a bit overboard with choosing which doodles to do, but yeah. I do feel slightly better than I did when I first came on. Like I still feel very drowsy. I still feel very still feel very like sleepy, I guess, but it's a little better. I'm not sure what's happening. Hope the Keeley flu passes over the weekend. I hope it's not a flu and I'm just tired. I don't know. We'll see. I'm sure it'll be fine. But that's the stream. Thank you for stopping by today. This was fun. It's always good to do a good doodle stream. Sorry I only managed to do 3 today. My output today was terrible. But I'll see you next week for more gamer games. Raid Rye Money, as is custom. I'll see you all soon. I hope you have a good weekend. It's counting down really slowly. Ah, there we go. Bye.